misses.
Oh, it's all really gone wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back. Trouble. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond? Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
This is a massive total, really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Shami coming in.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone. Up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge? No! That's racing away. Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Some adjustments to the field.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Over, India, 11 for none. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added there. India, 17 for none.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 26 for none.
Midpoint of the power play, and despite the good mix of boundaries and running, they're just falling away from the required rate early on.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Siraj needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Thakur from the south end. Thakur coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the field with a great shot. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. India with a massive shout. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
They've attempted the slower ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Straight to the fielder. The bowler looks really confident. The bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra. cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Swept away, but finds the fielder. 2 runs coming from that over. India, a 61 for 1.
The batters are working the striker around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Patel from the north end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged, unplayable. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Kishan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubble. 6 more.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
That's the over. India, 78 for 2. Huge edge. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. 4 runs added in the over. India are 82 for 2. Good shot, a beauty. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened. Last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the field with a great shot. Yada, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Good fielding out in the boundary. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gets that away. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. 6 runs added in that over. India, 105 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 17 runs added there. India are 122 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Jadeja, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That's the over. India are 132 for 3. Thakur back on now. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
How will he reply?
edge. Amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. "11 runs added there. India are 143 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A very defensive field, this.
Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Thakur from the north end. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Sampson has got a fire lit under them now.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Could be close. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Caught right on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Thakur shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Too good. That is huge.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Too much width, and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment. A few moves made in the field.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, and that could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Shami coming into the attack from the south end. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Goes over the top with that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate's demanding more from them if they can.
Siraj given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Out. That's a special catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Bishnoi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings displayed put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
There's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.